Ever since a young couple moved in downstairs, every time this kid gets home from school, the first thing he does isn't his homework. Instead, he looks through a crack in his floor to spy on his new neighbors. Just as the kid is really getting into it, he sees the woman push a table out of the way. The kid watches in complete shock as the woman brings over a stepladder and then pokes her finger right up through the crack in the floor. The boy leans down for a taste, just as he's lost in the moment. A loud noise from outside snaps him out of his fantasy and back to reality. It turns out the whole thing was just in his head. One day, the kid is back at his usual spot, peeking through the crack in the floor. He sees the girl is wearing a mask and performing for a live stream camera. The kid can't believe what he's seeing. But even so, he settles in to enjoy the show so that the woman won't find out. After he's done watching for the day, he's always careful to cover up the crack. But despite his efforts, the woman figures it all out anyway when he sees her looking right up at him. The kid panics and quickly pulls away, but the girl doesn't seem to mind at all. In fact, she grabs her ladder and starts climbing up to say hello to him right through the crack. But just as the kid is wondering if he should respond, a sudden argument downstairs accidentally ruins their little moment. One day, he's taking shelter from the rain by her door. When he discovers the door is unlocked, he knows he really shouldn't. But the kid boldly lets himself in anyway, all because he's been secretly crushing on the girl. Noticing the girl inside hasn't seen him, he gets a real thrill out of it. So he decides to push his luck, and he starts to mimic her husband's daily routine. He even lies down in bed right beside the girl, because the kid knows she has a habit of keeping her eyes closed. But just as he's about to slip away, the girl suddenly sits up and calls his name. Turns out she knew the whole time he wasn't her husband. But not only is the girl not angry, she actually asks the kid to stay and talk with her. As the two of them start talking, her husband comes home unexpectedly early. The girl gives him a signal, and the kid quickly scrambles to hide under the bed. This is going to be a long night. What's going to happen to them?